Hi guys. I feel really great about today, but hi, my name is David. My channel name is Son of Berne, Son of Venus, which means like son of love, son of beauty, son of music. And I'm here to give some advice to some people who either grew up like me or have experienced some similar emotions that I experienced while growing up, and what I've done to overcome those challenges to get to where I am now with myself. So first, I'm going to start off with a little backstory of my life and just how that cultivated and played a really huge part into who I am today. So ever since I was around the age, I believe 10 or 8, I always knew that I had like a very special gift when it came to consulting people with their problems, or just helping people figure out things, or just even making someone feel better. You can ask anyone in my family, like I've always was that child who they either gravitated towards or who they appreciated more or liked more. I was very, very wise as a child, also very just like mature. I think it's just a Capricorn thing too, I don't know. But yeah, I've been very mature for a very long time. But even though I was aware that I had the ability to do these things to make people feel better about themselves and the situation they were in, I still were holding back and holding on to things that didn't make me feel as good. I was still holding back my full potential, my character, everything. And this is why I feel that when I were younger, children especially didn't really know how to, what's the word, accept me in some kind of way. And I'm not blaming anyone, because I'm really grateful that I experienced those type of experiences, especially as a child. So like I grew up to be the way I am. So I feel as though when I was a child, people really know how to put me in a box or label me, so they just mistreated something that were very special and beautiful as I am today. But that's neither here or there. And as a child, I experienced so much like heartbreak, especially with wanting to be accepted by other children, or just because people are not going to know how to be there for you. If you don't show up 100% yourself, then you're never going to receive the love and the companion and the friendships and, that you're looking for, because the people you're going to attract is going to be people for that false identity of who you are. So as time progressed, I started to become more and more comfortable with showing my true authenticity. Still, there were things that I've hidden, because especially like talents of mine, because I really didn't want people to judge them, because they were something that was a part of my heart. So I still hid some things, but I still allowed myself to like show up and be a little bit more open to allowing people to see these special things about myself. But there were some things that I still hid for a very long time. So around COVID, we spent a lot of time alone. So I really took that time to dive into who I am and really try to find like what my purpose is and why am I here, because I seen how things that fulfilled others just didn't fulfill me. They didn't make me happy. I didn't feel like I was doing the best I could. I always felt like I was missing something or missing doing something. When I used to do things that tend to make other people happy, or spend a lot of my time perfecting something like a craft that I was really interested in and like doing it a certain way that I seen others achieve that thing as, I started to see how unhappy I was, and like all the creative endeavors that I put myself into, especially during high school, I look back and I see how really they did not fulfill me the way I wanted them to, because I was not here completely with myself. You understand what I'm saying? So as time progressed and I moved up, like I guess like we can go to junior year of high school, when we came back to school, I definitely did a lot of things that would be considered bad habits. And that played a big part in my success and my happiness and everything. I'm starting to realize that just because of me doing those things to either suppress an emotion and not heal through it, or because I thought that this was right, I tended to sabotage myself. So as I got in the senior year, I really made a vow to myself, like, I'm going to quit smoking, and that's something that I've done. And like, that literally changed my life so much. That's when like I really became more aware of like, okay, the things that we think are giving us fun, temporary fun, sex, drugs, things of that sort, those things do not matter, because if you're not here with yourself, then those things will still not make you happy. They'll be temporarily satisfaction. And that's something that humans, we do. We go after things that's going to make us happy for that little slight moment, and then like 3 days later, you're back to the same old person you were before you even endured or experienced that thing. So I graduated high school, and then I definitely loved that, because I was able to like I am today, spend so much time with myself and like really like, okay, David, like, what do you want to do? Like, you have this clean slate. You are here for a reason. You feel that, you know that. What do you want to do? What's something that you've been holding back that you have not showed the world, and that is really you? And I started to ask myself those really hard questions that we tend not to ask ourselves. And once I answered them, I now know exactly where I am headed and how I'm going to get there. So my advice to someone who either grew up like me and either experienced the same emotions like me, my advice to you will be for these next 2 months, because there has been a big shift in our energies. October 28th was a significant day for everyone, whether you are in tune or not. But my advice to you will be, continue to just live your life. Don't try to control it. Don't try to find out what's wrong with you right now. Don't try to beat the system. Don't try to rush the process, because in the long run, when you finally get here, because to get here takes time, and to get here, it takes divine timing. You can't rush into something like this, to knowing who you are, to being in tune, not only with the universe, but with your soul, your heart, your mind, going back in past lives and seeing when you were younger what triggered you and what hurt you and what made you hide your light, okay? My advice to you is to continue to live and endure everything that is coming your way, because there is no good and bad to life. It's just what you need to experience to get to a place of wholeness. And what we try to do as people, we try to either beat the process or rush things, especially when it comes to success and abundance. We try to find the next quick get me there scheme. And that's not going to be the case anymore. I feel now a lot of people are opening it up, and we are seeing that slow and steady wins the race. You have to be consistent with healthy habits. You have to be consistent with loving yourself. You have to be consistent with meditation and being stillness. And you have to be consistent with going deeper within who you are before you can put all of your time and energy into something outside of yourself, okay? It was this beautiful, beautiful quote that Erykah Badu had said in an interview, and she said, we tend to ask the universe for things that we want when the universe gives us what we are. Which means you may ask the universe for your business to blow up, but are you a person with $1 million business? You may ask the universe, oh, I want this, but are you here with yourself? Is the person that's asking for this, are you that person that can handle this type of abundance, this type of success? And that's just being honest with yourself. And if you're not, that's okay. You still have time to grow and achieve those things. But we need to stop asking for things that we are not, okay? I want us to now, with these last 2 months, to really just focus on ourselves, okay? Really taking that step back and taking it easy so we can move into this next period, this next year with a clear slate and clear mind and clear goals and just new everything, okay? So if you're tired of just reliving cycles and going through the same old thing, not feeling fulfilled and unhappy, I'm telling you, Spend that time with yourself. Get to know you, okay? Get to know what you love. Not what you're inspired by, not what you see other people loving and doing. What do you love as your own person, okay? How do you want to help this world grow? How do you want to change something? How do you want to add to something? You know? And that's something that I've noticed and understood at this point in my life, is that I'm here to just create beauty. If it's with music, if it's with art, if it's with my words, whatever. I'm just here to create an emotion. I'm here to inspire somebody and help people out there who are just wondering how and when things are going to happen for them. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to stop it here. But to just end this video, I want you guys to know that even if things don't seem the brightest right now, they're going to get better very, very soon, okay? Putting time into yourself is not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of dedication, okay? Only the strongest will survive it. And the weak, I don't want to say the weak, but the people who are just not ready are going to just return back to their old lives. But I truly believe for those like myself, for those who just have creative passions and just want to be kind and beautiful and happy and enjoy life for every moment, this is our time. This is our time. So yeah, I love you guys a lot. And this is Son of Benedict signing off. Well, I should say David signing off, and I can't wait to see what we grow into and who we turn into and what we turn this world into. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you again.